The right olive oil can take your dishes to the next level. And this fall, we are falling hard for some cozy homemade flavor. And here to help us out in our Kitchen Saver kitchen is Andrea Messina from Joe & Sons Olive Oil. So welcome to our show, and I should say welcome back to the States.
Thank you.
So I saw on Facebook and all your socials this amazing trip you went on to Italy and Sicily. So tell me a little bit about it.
Oh goodness, it was a foodie's dream.
Right.
But and all of the recipes today are inspired by all of the different things that I did.
Yeah.
From the orecchiette that is famous in Puglia to the Parmigiano Reggiano, the homemade ricotta, the grapes that we harvested. So all of that is here today, but also fall inspired. So
fall
it was
inspired.
It was just amazing.
I know, we're looking at video of some ladies that you found over there. And what are they making there?
So they're famous for making the orecchiette. They're out in the streets and they're just making it handmade like nothing. It's amazing how fast they can do it.
Make it look so easy, right?
And then they sell it right there on the street.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so you're going to make a dish with that type of pasta first.
Exactly.
Okay. How do you do that?
Yep. So I've just got going here some onions cooking down.
Okay.
So in our mushroom and sage olive oil, that's kind of the key to give this nice sage taste. We're doing a pumpkin sage pasta with Italian sausage. So we've got that going on here. Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to add,
I can help.
All right, well, you want to dump that in?
Sure,
That
I'll
is
dump this in.
Some white wine.
White wine, okay.
Yep, and you want to choose a white wine that you're also willing to drink. So it doesn't have to be super expensive or anything, but we're going to let it cook for a few minutes so that it reduces by half. So we're really going to concentrate that flavor.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the heat up here just a little bit to get it kind of going. So we'll do that, and then we're going to add to that some chicken broth.
Okay, chicken broth. Yep. There we go.
And we're going to throw in a couple of bay leaves.
Okay, just toss these in like that. Yep. Okay.
All right, a little pinch each of salt and pepper.
Okay. Oh wait, salt and pepper.
Yeah,
That's over here.
That's okay. We're going to end up putting that in too. So you can.
Little
It's
salt,
okay. Little salt, little pepper.
Little pepper.
Yep. And then we're going to dump in that can there.
This whole can.
Yep, the whole can of pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
So make sure it's not pumpkin pie in the can.
Very
just
important.
Plain old straight up pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yep. Okay. Pumpkin puree. I think they
exactly
might
pumpkin
say.
puree.
Okay.
Yep. And then we are going to put a little bit of nutmeg in there, just to kind of bring out that pumpkin flavor. So the bay leaves, the sage, and the nutmeg are amazing. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and throw in our Italian sausage that I've already cooked up here and drained. So we're going to put that in.
And you season that as well, I'm sure. With
actually, this is already all seasoned up on its own, so
makes it easy.
Just have to cook it up. It's bulk Italian sausage.
Okay.
And so we stir that all up. We're going to throw in just a little bit of cream, heavy cream. Oh. And we'll have the instructions. You can throw the whole thing in there.
The whole thing.
We'll have the instructions they're on our website, and we'll have it on our social media. But you know, we take a little longer to cook all of these things.
Right, of course. This is TV, but you said it takes about how long if you were doing this at home?
It's really a quick sauce, so about 15 minutes.
Okay,
that chicken broth gives it that kind of all-day cooked kind of flavor. So it's a little cheat that I like to use in some of my sauces. So you take your sauce, you're going to add it to your already cooked orecchiette. And then we're just going to let this cook.
Okay.
So that's already been cooked and drained.
Okay.
And let that cook for a couple of minutes. I cooked the orecchiette so it's still really al dente.
Right.
It'll absorb that sauce and continue to cook.
And is this what it looks like, the final
product? And that's what it looks like when it's
This looks amazing.
And then at the very end, a little bit of spinach just to
spinach.
add some color.
Add some greens.
Yep, so you've got the green and the orange. Yep.
I love it. Okay, it smells delicious. Okay, like what else do you have?
So next thing, I know we're in have a time crunch here.
Yeah.
So we've got some ricotta cheese right here in the food processor. We're just going to throw in a little bit of pumpkin.
Right.
Some blood orange olive oil.
Okay, again, all these olive oils are at your shop, and they kind of give it that extra flavor.
They do give it that extra flavor.
Perfect.
A little bit of salt and pepper. And we whirl it up, and then it's for 2 minutes. So we're going to whirl it up. And what that does is it makes a whipped ricotta.
Okay.
So we'll turn that off.
Yes, right. So, you know, 2 minutes of that,
2 minutes.
Okay.
And you can put it out on a platter. You top it with pistachio, some more blood orange olive oil, and a little bit of honey. We also did some roasted grapes. I took some blood orange olive oil, some balsamic vinegar.
Oh, wow. And you kept the grapes right on the vine there.
Salt and pepper, put them in the oven at 400 degrees until they get kind of tender. They end up looking like this. And then we
Wow.
put that on there. So you get that sweet and salty and savory and all those wonderful flavors. You've got some good crusty bread
Oh my
there to
goodness.
sop it up with. And there's pumpkin in that as well. So we've got
in that
pumpkin
as
in
well.
everything.
Pumpkin, and I saw some pictures. It looked like you were you making cheese, or
We made cheese. We made homemade ricotta cheese.
you made it, and that's what the pictures were of you there making the cheese. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
It was just fabulous. Yeah.
And so did that really inspire you to do? I mean, you cook all the time, and you're an amazing chef and cook. But does it inspire you to do even more?
Yes.
Yes.
So like this was fun to come up with all of the things that we did. Like we harvested the grapes the last night we were there, and they were grapes for wine. But
Right.
I thought, well, what can I do with grapes and ricotta? So it was fun. It came to come up with a fun recipe.
Oh my goodness, I know. I'm sure your daughter must be loving it. All the food that you're bringing back with you.
Yes, definitely.
I love it. Okay, so tell me more about your shops. You have 3 shops.
Yep, we've got one on Beta Bay in South Tampa, one in Hyde Park Village, and then one up in Carrollwood next door to Noble Crust.
Amazing. Well, this all looks delicious. And tell me your website again if people want to find you that way.
Sure, it's at joeandsonsoliveoils.com.
joeandsonsoliveoils.com. There it is right there on your screen. Thank you so much. This was amazing.
Thank you very much.